Meantime, we're all here toiling away. All right, time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it could be a lot worse, make no mistake.
Retail sales pretty good.
Retail sales very good, and that's a mixed bag from an economic sense. First of all, retail sales up about 3% in January from the month before. That's much higher than expected, and compared to a 1.1% decline in December, that's a real reversal. So this is great news for merchants, but it's a real pain in the tuchus for the Federal Reserve, which has been raising interest rates for a year now, trying to slow the economy to bring down inflation. And the economy just refuses to slow down, at least in a significant fashion. And let's face it, shoppers are not helping. Consumer spending accounts for roughly 2/3 of total U.S. economic activity. So when we're out shopping like this, clearly the economy is firing on all pistons, and that's a thing from an inflation point of view. Now we're seeing retail sales going up pretty much across all categories. Here's the thing though, consumers, while they are determined to maintain something like a normal life, well, we've got high prices, we have economic uncertainty, and so a growing number of people are putting their purchases on plastic. This is a very, very dangerous situation because even though you are getting satisfaction at the moment, you could have high balances, high debt down the road that you then have to deal with. From the Federal Reserve's point of view, this is another data point that says, yeah, we are not done with the rate hikes yet. The next rate hike, probably a quarter point, is expected next month. And even though some have been expecting rate cuts by the end of this year, that's looking less and less likely.
All right, so diabetes drugs are effective for weight loss, but some companies are actually prescribing them to people who aren't overweight.
Yeah, this is a really big deal and an alarming trend throughout the pharmaceutical industry. The Wall Street Journal reporting today about the trend of tech startups that are offering weight loss drugs, or rather diabetes drugs, that were designed for people with type 2 diabetes to help them control their weight. But now these things are being marketed to influencers and celebrities and tech moguls and others who might not be obese, who in fact might not be very overweight at all, but they want to find some shortcut for not having to diet or exercise. So you take these pills and it keeps your weight down. Or worse, because make no mistake, these are very, very powerful drugs. The problem here is that there's not a lot of regulatory oversight or guardrails when it comes to these off-brand uses of prescription meds that are developed for one thing, but then sold for a completely other purpose. And without that sort of oversight, things can happen, and it's just unclear where we go from here. So obviously there's a need for federal authorities to step up in this regard and make sure the meds at least are not being misused. One thing to keep in mind, Viagra, it was originally created as a blood pressure medication, but then another use for it was found, and the rest is history.
Okay, so...
Oh, I forget. I could do a joke, but I'm not.
Thank you. All right, so I like Peeps. Some
Really?
people
That's
don't.
quite the admission from our house
I do.
vegan.
I like the Peeps.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. I have not had them in years, but I remember when I was a kid loving Peeps. They're combining with Pepsi now.
You know, the tone of voice that you're adopting there is completely in sync with my own. When I first read about this, I was like, what are you talking about? But in fact, this isn't exactly a new thing. In 2021, Pepsi and Peeps teamed up for their first collaboration, Peeps flavored Pepsi. Wow. And as I said in the tease earlier, some have likened that to drinking pancake syrup. But at the time, it was only available to people who won a contest. But apparently it was so popular that the Peeps Pepsi tie-up is back once again. And the big news now, no contest. It's going to be available in retailers nationwide, which speaks to the fact that Americans just can't get enough sugar in their sugar water. And here we go. You can see that the coloring is really pretty, and obviously, you know, there's a lot to be said about when you bring two very familiar brands together, you're bringing two fan bases together as well. In fact, Pepsi says that this is, quote, it brings unapologetic enjoyment to Pepsi and Peeps lovers. Unapologetic enjoyment. Let's all harken back to that last story we were doing, though, on diabetes and the dangers of gaining weight, and here we are.
Hey, just real quick on the study about the diabetes drug. You were saying that the Viagra turned out to be fine or whatever. The diabetes, so it's not unhealthy for people to be doing it?
It's tricky because it is a very powerful med and it's designed for people who are obese. So if you are not obese, if you are, you know, maybe just a smidge overweight where dieting and exercise would be the answer, well, this could be too strong, and if misused, Lou, it could really cause a real harm.
Okay.